All right, let's get started. Happy Monday. Welcome to Circuit Training with Ellen. Total body workout today. As I mentioned, weights are optional, so just have those close by. Let's start with our warm-up. Feet are nice and wide. We're gonna do arm circles. So as you inhale, you're gonna reach those arms all the way up. Nice big deep breath. Exhale, you're gonna squeeze those shoulder blades down and together as we come back to the front and just repeat. So a couple of arm circles here. Inhale and exhale. Hope you all had a great weekend and are ready to work it out. Let's do 2 more big arm circles. Inhale and exhale. We're gonna do 1 more. Big deep breath. All right, let's bring those feet a little bit wider. This time we're gonna bend the knees. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up, big deep breath, and then exhale down. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale, lift, and exhale 1 more time. Big deep breath up, and exhale. Okay, perfect. So let's start with walkouts for about a minute, okay? You're gonna continue with that breath. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, you just hinge forward, bend at the knees, hands meet the floor. Go ahead and walk out to a plank. You can hold it there for just a couple seconds and then drive those hips back up and walk your hands back to your feet and just repeat that. So inhale up and then exhale. Go ahead and float it down. Bend those knees, walk out to that plank. Make sure your neck is nice and long in your plank position. So continue this for about 40 more seconds. Nice, easy warm up. Welcome everybody. Hey Tammy, hello. All right, so nice and easy. Remember to keep that core engaged as you're in that plank position. Big deep breaths, inhale and exhale. So you have time to do 1 more set here. So do 1 more walkout. Nice and slow. Drive those hips back up. All right, and let's meet back at the top. So back to our standing position. We're in the center of our space. So you inhale, you're gonna step out to the left. Extend those arms and then exhale, bring them all the way up and overhead. And now the other side, same thing. Down and lift to warm up those arms and shoulders a little bit more. If you prefer maybe something in front, you could do that as well. Might feel a little bit better on the shoulders, but get nice and low in those squats. Inhale and exhale. We'll do 2 more on each side. Dropping those hips back. Here's 1 more on each side. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Down and up. Perfect. Let's roll the shoulders. Just want to get into our hips a little bit. So we're going to take it back down. This will be our last real warm-up exercise. So we're going to come into a tabletop position. And all we're going to do here is some circles with our legs, with our knees really. So tabletop, nice and strong core. Once you start by lifting that left leg off the floor, you're gonna imagine your knee is like a paintbrush, and you're gonna draw really big circles with that knee. Up and around, so nice and slow, and as big as you can with that right knee. We'll do 1 more in this direction, and you're gonna switch directions with the circles that you're making. So we're going both directions, you're keeping your core nice and strong, back is flat. You're not looking up or looking down, but rather somewhere in the middle there, so that your neck stays nice and long. 1 more circle. All right, and let's do the other leg. So same thing, big circles in whatever direction you want to do first, because we'll just do a couple in each direction. Again, imagining that knee is like a paintbrush. You're drawing really big circles, keeping that knee bent. So just opening up through those hips. Let's go ahead and reverse those circles now. So I'm taking it back, up, and around. Getting into those hips, keeping your back nice and flat. Neck is long. You're gonna do 2 more in this direction. You should also feel your glutes warming up. 1 more with this mobility exercise. Awesome, okay. So while we're here, nice downward facing dog, you're gonna go ahead and extend those legs back and lift your hips way up. Take a few breaths here, pedal out those heels. Press your chest towards your thighs. Relax your head completely. All right, and inhale, bring those knees down. Exhale, let's come up to standing. And then we'll get started. So nice and slow, roll on up. Shake it out. Stretch out anything else that you need to. And I'm gonna tell you how we're gonna get started. We're supersetting exercises today. So it's gonna be one strength move with one cardio movement. All right, so as I'm showing you this, I want you to increase your heart rate a little bit, get a little cardio going so you can jog, you can do a little boxing stance. I want you to do that, maybe jumping jacks. Here's your first exercise, and then we'll get started. So again, weights are optional. First one, you're doing some cardio right now. Stationary lunge, all right? We'll start with that left leg back. So stationary means you just hold it. Optional weight, you're gonna do a little rotation or a wood chop. Just take it down and up. So working that core right away with that balance. Also those leg muscles. Second time, we'll do the other side, and we have a cardio, keep moving. Your cardio, you can keep that weight if you want for a little extra intensity or just body weight. We're gonna get nice and low in a squat, tap back, and then 2 squat jumps. Low impact, you can just come down and lift, okay? So let's start, go ahead and shake that out, okay? Hopefully heart rate's up a little bit. You're gonna grab your weight. I'd say something moderate, not too heavy, because we're gonna take it overhead. So be mindful of your shoulders, any of your joints today. Let's start with that left leg back, okay? So a nice lunge. See how my legs are a nice 90-degree angle. I have the same amount of weight in my front leg as I do my back leg, okay? So we're gonna go from left hip up to the right corner. 45 seconds with your weight of choice. Ready? Let's go. Left leg back, holding your lunge. We take it down and up. Woo! So if you feel like you're sort of like you might fall, that's okay, you're doing it right. Those core muscles are gonna turn on and try to hold you nice and steady. So the best way to work your core is really with any balance movement like this, okay? Keep moving, I'm just gonna show you from the front view. Remember, same amount of weight in your front leg as your back leg. You should not feel this in your knees. If your knees are a little sensitive today, you can just shorten that lunge and do what I'm doing instead. So maybe just more of a split stance, right? Couple more seconds here. Nice and slow with those arms. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Just a few seconds in between. We're gonna do the other side. Here we go. That right leg back. Find your lowest lunge. Ready, set. Tuck those hips under just a little bit. And let's go. Down and rotate. So arms stay pretty straight here. You can bend your elbows slightly. You're going from one corner to the other. And again, this can be just body weight. You could grab some weights for this, whatever works. Now, while you do this, make sure your hips stay forward. We don't want our hips moving, all right? Keep it up. Down up, so we're gonna go right into cardio after this. And it's going to be a little more lower body focused. Keep your core nice and strong, making sure those knees do not move, especially that front knee. Woo, keep going, we've got 3, 2, and 1, couple seconds here. So remember the movement. You tap back, 2 squat jumps, with or without that weight. I'm just gonna do body weight. Ready, set, this is for 30 seconds. Let's go, I'm gonna show from the side. Tap, tap, and then low impact. You can follow me. I'm just lifting up to the balls of my feet. 2 taps. So we're getting into those glutes. And it's a fast tap. And I want you to keep your hands at your chest. Obviously, if you're holding your weight, they're gonna stay there as well. It's gonna make this a little bit harder. Keep going. This one's only 30 seconds. Get Tammy up, and you'll get about 10 in between. All right, and stop. Shake it out. We're gonna do it again. Same thing, 30 seconds, maybe a little bit harder. Ready, set, let's go. Tap, tap, lift. 2 squat jumps or squat lift. Let's go, let's go. Also here, watching those knees, pressing back into your heels with that squat. Keep it up, get nice and low. Boom, boom. And we're gonna go right into exercise number 2. Keep going, you got a couple more seconds here. And then we're gonna grab those lighter weights. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Active recovery. So whatever active recovery is for you, here's our next movement. It's a rear delt, light weights. Okay, back leg is straight, front knee is bent. Rear delt, working those back muscles, and then you drop into a lunge and a curl. Forward, rear delt, just bend that back knee, and then bicep curl. Okay, let's go ahead and start with our left leg back. So light to moderate, not super heavy for this one. All right, 45 seconds. Left leg back, right in front. Ready, set, let's go. So do your rear delt first, or reverse fly. Drop your hips. You're in that lunge again, you come into a bicep curl. And then just repeat. Rear delt fly, drop your hips, and then a hammer curl. I'll show you from the front. So you're squeezing those shoulder blades together, and then we drop our hips, come back into that combo movement. If we're not feeling it, maybe add a little more weight, right? If you want a little bit harder, maybe balance and extend that leg up as you do that delt. And then you drop back into that lunge, right? So a little bit, harder option, definitely harder, especially for those abs. Keep it up. Think of squeezing a pencil right in between that shoulder blade. This is really good to work those posture muscles. You've got 3, 2, perfect. Shake it out. We go right into the other side. Remember, stitch that rib cage together, core is working. Ready, set. Same thing, other leg back. Let's go. Rear delt, slight bend in those elbows. Drop your hips, and then curl. Rear delt, drop your hips. So my back leg is straight when I'm doing that rear delt. And then I drop my hips, I bend my knee as I get into that lunge and that hammer curl. Yeah, perfect. Remember to keep your head up the whole time, especially with that delt. We don't want to look up or down. Find somewhere in the middle. Perfect, Tammy. Yep. Perfect. Nice long neck. Perfect. Good, Terry. Add that little extra. You can add that balance. Woo. Definitely harder, right? Keep moving, everyone. Nice and slow with these movements, right? And our cardio is where you can increase your speed a little bit. So you got a few more seconds. Really squeeze those shoulder blades. All right, we've got 3, 2, and 1. Our sumo squat punch is going to be our cardio. So we're going to come nice and low. If you have heavy weights, drop them to something a little bit lighter. So we're going to go punch, punch, and either a jump or just a pulse. All right, they're diagonal punches. This is 30 seconds. In 3, 2, let's do it. Open up those hips. You're in a sumo. You go punch, punch, and either a pulse or a jump. Your choice. I'm doing pulses here and just keeping it low impact. Your weights stay right here. All right, and it's boom, boom. As soon as you hit the diagonal, I want you to pull that straight back. Boom, boom. Tuck those hips under, right? So our back is not arched in this sumo. Keep going. This is only for 30 seconds. And stop. Shake it out, renew it again. Shake it out. One more time. Ready, set. Core nice and tight. Let's go. Boom, boom. Pulse or jump. Either way, you're staying low in that squat. You want to keep those knees right on top of those toes. Come on. If you're jumping, can you point your toes as you lift off the floor and get really high? Let me try it. Boom, boom. Woo, see that? So if you're feeling really good today, add that big jump like a ballerina, plie, and extend. There we go. Point those toes, make it a little bit harder if you're feeling good, and stop. Exercise 3, all right? So we're actually gonna come back into that sumo squat. Light weights, arms out. As we lower, our arms come together. Imagine you're hugging a tree. And then open, just fly. All right, here we go. 45 seconds. In 3, 2, and let's go. Arms start out. So we lower, arms come together, open, and come back up. Hugging a tree, or let's say a beach ball. That's a little bit better for the month of July. like you're holding a beach ball. So from the side, come out, keeping our butt nice and flat, open and close. So I just recommend the light weights just because they're smaller muscles, but you can always adjust. You can always add more, just do body weight. So you should be able to see your weights or your hands out of the corners of your eyes. If you can't, they've gone a little too far, so just adjust. Okay, we'll do the same thing for round 2. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, shake it out, just roll the shoulders. Same exact thing. Maybe you tone it down, maybe you increase the intensity. Round 2, let's go. Down, maybe get a little bit lower. Woo, in that sumo. Remember, shoulders are where? Down and away from our ears. They are down. Yep, perfect. You should feel a slight pull on that armpit, working those chest muscles. Yes, beautiful, looking good. Perfect, keep it up, everybody. We'll go into a cardio after this, keep moving, and that will be something different. And then we'll get our first real break and move into circuit 2. Keep going, I'm just gonna tell you, we're gonna do some skaters that add rainbow movement with our arms. So we'll take it up and over for our skater, making the shape of a rainbow. You got a few more seconds right here. Okay, we've got 3, 2, and 1, couple seconds. So 1 or both weights, arms do a rainbow movement, and we add the skater part for our lower body. So up and over. Here we go for 30 seconds. Let's start. Up and over. So I'm doing low impact. No jump for me. Arms are making a rainbow, just so you really work your core. For those with sensitive shoulders, you're gonna punch down instead. Boom. Just make sure to keep that chest up and really focus on dropping your hips. Maybe you do a couple rainbows, couple punches. Let's go, let's go. This cardio is only 30 seconds. It's not 45, and stop. Woo, quick break, and then 1 more round. 30 seconds. Go. Last time, let's go. So maybe you add a little hop, right? Maybe you add a big hop, a big jump, right? You can punch down, rainbow over, with weight, without weight. Woo, come on, this is your workout. Let's do it. So however you're feeling today, let's go, let's go. Ooh, that's definitely harder, the rainbow. Couple more seconds. Here we go for 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's take a minute, grab some water. How are we doing? Thumbs up, we're good? Okay, we're gonna do it again. Different movements, different exercises. Strength cardio. So, a little more upper body in the second circuit. So you can always adjust it for no weight, right? So here we go. Number 1, we get a little bit of active recovery, at least from cardio for this first one. Light weights. All right, so you can go ahead and continue to rest, grab water, or come back to that active recovery. So we're down here, but we're not in a full side plank, just side lying, okay? Elbow to knee. Now, if you want this a little harder, you can lift those hips and come up into that side plank. And that's a lot harder. I'm gonna start just down here, no weight on my shoulder or my elbow. So let's go ahead and come down. We're gonna do the right side first. So right elbow to right knee. Come on down, 45 seconds, elbow underneath your shoulder. You wanna keep your chest forward. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, elbow to knee. So inhale, exhale. Your leg stays off the floor. And you wanna make sure you're keeping your chest straight forward. So this is the lowest intense version here. Again, if you want it harder, grab a weight. Maybe lift up into your side plank. Just make sure that elbow is right underneath your shoulder, or else you're gonna feel this a little bit more in your shoulder than you want to, okay? And maybe you're in a straight arm plank. By the way, you got about 10 seconds left. So even harder version is what I'm doing right here. Woo! And that's very hard. Just showing you all options. Keep going, because then we're just gonna switch to the other side. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Can also do this standing, I didn't say that. So same exact thing standing, right? Then you can challenge your balance a little bit. Ready, set, other side, let's go. So if you're on the floor, you can fold that mat. Here we go, inhale and exhale. I have my hips on the floor. So this is a little bit less intense, but I want you to focus on small and controlled movements. Keep going. So standing would be the same thing, right? Ooh, a little harder though. Of course, standing, because then you have to practice that balance. So about 15 more seconds. Exhale, yeah, perfect, Terry. Elbow to knee, good, Tammy. Yep, little squeeze there at the top. Couple more seconds, and then our cardio is crisscross mountain climbers on the floor, on a bench, on the wall. You've got 3, 2, let me show you how those look. Relax here for a moment. Your cardio, feet wide, crisscross, mountain climbers. Opposite elbow to knee, elevated on the bench, a little bit less stress for your shoulders. Could also do it against the wall, or even here standing. All right, 30 seconds. Ready, set, let's go. 30 seconds, go. Boom, boom. You can also keep it right knee to right elbow. Woo. Keep it up, keep it up. Fast or slow, only 30 seconds. So again, you don't have to crisscross them. You can keep it on the same side if that feels a little bit better. But keep those hips low. Bring those knees a little closer to your elbows, Terry. Go, go, go. You've got 3, 2, 1. All right, 10 seconds. And then we're gonna do the same thing again for 30. All right? Here we go, in 3, 2, 30 seconds, go. And when all else fails, you can also just jog in place here. Maybe some marches. This is also a really similar movement to mountain climbers. I just want you to be moving. Yes, Tammy, go, go, go. Knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Keep it up, you got 10 more seconds. All right, then we're gonna take it to a body weight strength movement. Keep going. All right, you got 3, 2, 1. Okay, so 2 options for this one. All right, so option 1, if you have heavy weights, you can do a chest press with a bridge. Or of course, do this on a chair or elevated bench. This is gonna be the lower intensity option. All right, so a press into a bridge, but you want heavy weights, chest muscles, large muscle groups. You can do heavy weights or the body weight option. All right, which is going to be push up and then come back to down dog. Push up, down dog. You can do your push up on your knees or on your toes. All right, but it's strength, so nice and slow, whatever option you want to do. We're gonna go through it twice, so you can do both of them. All right, 45 seconds, I'm gonna do the push up to down dog. In 3, get ready. 2, let's go. So I'll show both. Push up. So your thumb should be right inside your armpits for that push up. And your hands should be slightly wider than shoulder distance. Your elbows go back for your push up. Your chest and hips drop for the push up. 1 push up, lift your hips, 1 down dog, repeat. Push up, down dog. Other option, you're on your back. Chest press, heavy weights with a bridge. So also working those glutes. We got about 10 more seconds wherever you're at. So I'm doing the press option. Inhale, arms and hips lower. Exhale, everything lifts up. You got a few more seconds. And this one can be a lot on the wrists. All right, go ahead and break for about 10. Maybe shake those wrists out. We're gonna do it again. So if you did option 1, maybe do option 2 this time, or do the same thing you did for your first round. Up to you, ready, set, 1 more time, let's go. So I'm gonna do my push-ups again. Push up, down dog. And I lower my knees to support my back. For my push-up, make sure I have proper form, but then I lift back up to my toes, drive my hips up for that down dog. Let's see it. You're about halfway. Remember, nice and slow. So not rushing this one. Keep it up, keep it up. You got about 10-ish seconds, and then your cardio might not let me for this one, but we are gonna do some burpees. But there's lots of options for that. Keep going. All right, you got 3, 2, 1, take a breath. Burpee is gonna be your cardio, so you can do the full out burpee, a low impact option of not even going to the floor. You can watch my screen. You just go up, you tap back, and then come back up. Because the hardest part is getting to the floor. And then of course, regular burpee, step or jump out, and you can do with or without weights. So 30 seconds, your choice, follow me for low impact. Here we go, 30 seconds, ready? Let's go. So I lift up to the balls of my feet. I just do 2 steps, and I lift back up. But I'm still moving, still keeping my heart rate up. Woo, come on. You can step or jump out. If you're doing the full version, go, go, go. You got less than 10. We'll do it again. Maybe you add weights to the next one. Jump straight up, Terry, you got it. Straight up, there we go. And stop for 10. Woo. Let's do it again. Maybe you add weights this time. Maybe you drop back to low impact. Either way, we're moving. Ready, set, go. Let's go. Come on. This is probably the hardest cardio. And I want you nice and tall when you come back up, okay? Reach for the ceiling or the sky, wherever you're at. So you work through that full range of motion, right? Don't cheat yourself. Come on. Even if that means going slower, that's totally okay. I just want you moving. Come on, Warren. I know you're working, Warren. Let's go, let's go. We've got 3, 2, 1. Okay, last exercise. Grabbing those weights. All right, standing crunch. So we have light weights. Take it here. And we just bring that weight to our knee. You can take it a little to the outside if you want to focus a little more on those obliques. Okay, so this is low impact for everybody, but you can make it more intense by adding heavier weight. 45 seconds. Here we go in 3, 2, let's go. So exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. And my back stays pretty flat here. Maybe you do a couple to the side, a couple to the front, whatever you like here. But nice and slow, so we're not rushing this. Yeah, perfect. It's inhale up, and then exhale. We're flexing and working those core muscles. So even if you just come halfway, that also works. Listen to your body. Everybody's range of motion is different. Nice and slow. Keep going, a couple more seconds. We're gonna do it one more time, and then we're gonna go into that cardio. All right, 10 seconds, shake it out. Maybe roll the shoulders. Woo. Okay, now if you want this a little bit harder, you can make it more of a high knees. Just keep in mind we have cardio right after this. All right, here we go, round 2. Let's go. So I just wanted to give you that option. Nice and slow. If you're looking for a little extra cardio, you could do those high knees and that weight hold. Inhale, again, nice and tall, see that? And then exhale. Nice and tall. Right? You could add a little bit of a hip tuck there. Yeah, perfect. Much better than a crunch on our back or on the floor, right? So we can relax that neck. If you're feeling your neck take over, just drop those weights or lower them. Couple more seconds. I want all the movement to come right from here, okay? Couple more seconds. All right, go ahead and stop. Explosive jumping jack. So you're nice and low and you press up, okay? Low impact, just step. 30 seconds, go. Explosive jumping jack, down and up. I wanna see levels, nice and low and then nice and high. And I'm doing low impact. Woo! Yeah, your arms can go out to the side like a jumping jack. Whatever you want here. Yeah, perfect, Terry. With or without weight. Keep it up. Woo. Come on, we got 5 more seconds. I want to see levels. You're low and then you're high. 3, 2, 10 seconds, shake it out. I'm just gonna drop my weights. 1 more round, and maybe Star Jack is an extra challenge, okay? Ready, set, let's go. Down and up. Push your hips back. Again, we don't want to feel our knees, so we don't want to go straight into the floor. You want to sort of drop those hips back. Work your glutes here. Come on, come on. Keep it up, keep it up. Looking good, everyone. We got about 10 more seconds. Perfect. Move, 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 you got it. And 3, 2, and stop. Take a minute break. Woo! Great job, everyone. How are we doing? Okay, so we're almost done, all right? So we're gonna do another sideline movement, all right? Working our back and side body, a little extra today, a little more focus. So we're gonna start in a side plank, but a supported side plank position. So actually, you can use a block here as well. So lightweight, I use the block. My hips are tight, so see how that it elevated my hand. I was down here, now I'm up here, and now I can focus on better form. So all we're doing is a reverse fly, a rotation. We reach up and come down. So really working the core and that side body. If that's a little too much, you can do it down here, right? And just be lowered onto your elbow. Okay, so sort of that reverse fly we did earlier, but just one at a time. So let's come on down to our left side. So our right arm starts and right leg is extended. So if you have a block or even a bench or a pillow, you can place your hand on that. All right, so nice strong core, okay? 45 seconds, right arm first. Go ahead and get set up. Make sure that hand or elbow is right under your shoulder. And let's go ahead and start. So I'm in this nice side plank and I lift up. I look up at my hand as well, so I challenge my balance a little bit, and then I slowly take it back down. So you're gonna feel that right around the rib cage. Also make sure you have that padding or a mat for your knee. So lift up and down. Inhale and exhale, nice and slow. Making sure that our hips don't drop back too much. Once you start to get tired, that is what's gonna happen. So just once you squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward for me here. Woo! Nice job. You should feel your left side, the one facing the mat, the one that's holding you up. We've got 3, 2, woo, let's switch and just do the other side. Perfect job. Switch it over, same thing. I'm gonna stick to my block. Maybe you're using a bench or chair. In 3, 2, other side. Let's go. So making sure that hand, bottom hand is right underneath your shoulder, or else you're gonna feel this in your shoulder in a not so good way. And nice and slow. Perfect. So again, take a look at my screen, make sure your body's matching what I'm doing here. A little less intensity. You're just doing this on your forearm, okay? And maybe those hips aren't even lifted. So I'm just doing this on my forearm. Keep going. We have a couple more seconds here. And then we go into our cardio. Perfect, yep, good, Terry. Perfect, couple more. All right, we got 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and come on up. Here's our cardio, okay? It's gonna be a knee drive to a skip or a hop. So we're gonna step back and lift. All right, so you can come all the way down into your lunge or just do a little step back, and this is your low impact. But I want you to pump those arms like you're a runner, okay? We'll do left leg back first. 30 seconds. Ready, set. Left leg back, let's go. So I'll do low impact. Little step and I drive my knee to my chest. Stay here, 30 seconds. A little bit higher impact. You add that hop. Woo. Let's go, let's go. A lot of balance today. Keep going. Couple more seconds. Then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Looking good, looking good. You got 3, 2, shake it off for just a couple seconds. Let's do the same thing on the other side. You got this. Here we go, right leg back in 3, 2, let's go. Down and lift. Low impact. You got this. Woo. Keep it up. And then we have one more movement after this until we go into a final AMRAP. You have about 15 more seconds here. Keep it up. Keep it up, keep it up. Less than 10. Woo. You got this. Low impact, just drive that knee up. 3, 2, awesome job. Okay, here's our last one. We're gonna grab our heavier or moderate to heavy weights. All right, so you can do a split stance here. We're gonna be bent over slightly or sort of a narrow squat. It's gonna be up to you, whatever feels more comfortable. All right, we're gonna get nice and low. All right, we're gonna do row and then bicep curl. So you're gonna pull back for a row and then a curl. So row and curl. So bent over slightly, split stance, or both feet in, okay? 45 seconds, moderate to heavy weight. We're doing back and bis. Ready, set? Let's do it. So you can do that split stance first. You do the underhand grip row, weights come to your hips, and then do a bicep curl. And then just repeat. So I'm doing split stance. If you're doing a split stance, you can just switch for round 2 and have the other leg back. If you're in that narrow squat, get a little extra work for those thighs and glutes. Stay nice and low in this. Shoulders down, okay? Woo, nice and slow, pulling those elbows back. Keep it up. All right, we got a couple more seconds. We're gonna do it one more round and then the cardio, okay? Keep it up, 3, 2, all right, stand up and shake it out. Woo. So if you're a split stance, just do the other foot back, but keep your back nice and flat. Ready, set, round 2? Let's go flat back. Row, curl, row, curl. Keep those elbows up. Row, curl, row, curl. Remember, this can be heavy. So maybe you're holding on to 2 lighter weights. Yep. Oh, Terry's like, nope, my weights are heavy. Looking good. A little bit of a struggle. That's okay. Tuck those hips under just a little bit. Engage your core, right? Stitch that ribcage together. Woo. Maybe can you drop an inch if you're in that narrow squat hold? Oh yeah. Make sure you can wiggle your toes though, wherever you're at. Couple more seconds. Let's get 2 more really good reps in. Come on, 2 more. And stop. Awesome. Okay, here's that cardio. It's gonna be plank row. You just need 1 weight or body weight for this. Feet are wide, okay? You just go row, row, and then a little bunny hop, feet in and feet out. All right, plank row. Here we go, in 3. This is only 30 seconds. 2, and go. A great alternative would just be holding a plank, okay? Go ahead and start. Feet are wide. Row 1 hand, row the other, and then a little bunny hop. Your feet come together, hips lift up, and then you jump back out to that wide plank. So I'm gonna do my rows with my knees on the floor, little extra support. You can walk your feet in, low impact, couple more seconds, or just hold your plank. 3, 2, everyone relax, knees down, 10 seconds, 1 more time, okay? Woo, we're almost to the end. 1 more time, I'm gonna do the low impact version. Ready, set, let's go. Remember, neck long. And you row, you bring that weight up to your rib cage and your elbow, all the way up. Without rotating those hips though, okay? So continue to work that core. I'm doing low impact. Woo! But I'm certainly getting that heart rate up. Less than 10. Come on. Less than 10. Go, go, go. 3, 2. Okay, everyone stop. Okay, great job. We're almost done. So we're just gonna finish with our final minute burner. It's sort of an AMRAP. Okay, this is just body weight. You're gonna do a shuffle. 2 options. You're either gonna jump or come all the way to the floor, chest to floor, burpee. You're gonna see how many you can get in 30 seconds. And then we're gonna do a plank, lateral plank walk where you're on your hands or on your forearms. This one we're just gonna go until time is up, okay? So you take a couple steps to the right, couple to the left. I want you to do that on your forearms though, and not your wrist. It's a little easier on your wrists. And then other option is just to simply hold it. So 30 seconds, shuffle, jump, or chest to floor burpees. Count as many reps as you can, 30 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, let's go. So I'm gonna do a jump. Make sure you count how many you get. Keep it up. You can get nice and low in that shuffle. Go, go, go. Woo! It's only 30 seconds. You got about 5 left. And then we're gonna drop it to those planks. 3, 2, 1. Drop it to your forearms. 30 seconds, just walk. Go ahead and start. Woo! Lateral plank walk. Come on your forearms. Watch my screen. Woo! This is hard. Keep your head up. This is just for time. So you don't need to count. Keep going. Keep going, keep going. Or maybe you're just holding your plank. Tuck those hips under. We are almost there. Less than 10 seconds. Keep those hips down. Come on. Woo. Oh my goodness. 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo. Lower those knees. Let's sit back into a nice child's pose. Great job, everybody. Knees wide, feet together. Sit back into that child's pose. Take a couple breaths. Head in between your arms. And slowly walk those hands up. 1 deep breath here, inhale, and exhale. Let's find a tabletop position. Great job, everyone. We're not done yet, we just want to stretch it out. So nice strong tabletop. And then as you inhale, dropping that belly to the mat, lift your chest. And then exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. And let's do that again. Inhale. And exhale. Nice and slow here. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Great job. Let's go ahead and come down onto our belly. We're gonna go right into that quad stretch. So nice and easy. Look over to your right side. You're gonna grab your right foot. Press your thighs into the mat. Keep your knees together and hold it right here. Take a couple deep breaths. And then go ahead and switch. Look over to the left. Same thing, getting that neck stretch here. So you're turning your head. Keep your knees together. Press your thighs into the mat. And hold. And then slowly release. Let's bring those legs a little wider than hip distance. Hands under your shoulders. You want to pull those elbows in. Inhale, lift up. Just go as high as your body will allow. Exhale, lower, nice and slow. 1 more time, elbows in. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Great, let's tuck the toes up and back. Let's find a downward facing dog again. This time as a stretch, pedal out those heels. Press your chest to your thighs. And then slowly lower those knees. Roll up standing when you're done. We'll meet up at the top. So nice and slow. roll it up. All right, let's roll those shoulders. Up and back. Feet wide. Shake out those arms. Soft knees. Great job. All right, and all together, let's inhale. Reach those arms up. Nice big deep breath. Exhale, you're gonna bend the knees. Shake it all out. One more time, inhale. And exhale, shake it out. Woo! All right, everyone. Awesome, awesome job. Thanks so much for coming. Happy Monday. How'd everyone do? Thumbs up.